Foreign saying winter storm kills at least 17 people in the United States. In business news, custom records 7.28 trillion naira revenue in 2025. In entertainment news, actress Toyin Abrahams of Wasabi Auntie hit 1 billion naira, sets new Nollywood record. From the world of sports, Nasarawa United technical advisor lauds his team win at Abia Warrior. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 of Family Lorry. I am Omonike. Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on YouTube at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download the app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Let's go away, please.
Opportunity in this country, I don't lose hope. Oh my God, jackpot.
Leaving the country may not be the solution that you think it is. Don't make leaving Nigeria the only solution to your life's challenges. Japa because you want to, but stop raising it as a solution to national issues that you can work on and fix. Nigeria will always be your home, and together we can make it better.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has departed Abuja for a state visit to Turkey as Nigeria deepens diplomatic and economic engagement with Eurasian nation. The president's aircraft took off from presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport at 2:05 p.m., marking the commencement of a visit aimed at strengthening bilateral relations and expanding cooperation across key sectors. According to an earlier statement issued by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, the visit will focus on consolidating the existing cordial ties between Nigeria and Turkey. During the visit, President Tinubu is scheduled to hold strategic political and diplomatic engagement with Turkish leaders, building on the long-standing relationship between both countries. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has demanded the immediate release of over 130 billion naira in statutory allocation allegedly withheld from the state local government. In a statewide broadcast today on the legal occupation of local government secretariat and the defense of democratic order, the governor alleged that since the swearing-in of elected chairmen and councillors on February 23, 2025, the statutory allocation due to the state local government have not been released to the legal account of the councils. He said the funds are critical for the payment of salaries of primary school teachers, nurses, health workers, and council workers, traditional councils, and retirees. According to him, the state government has had to look for funds and sacrifice to keep salaries paid for almost 12 months. Adeleke accused former Governor Wega Oyetola of allegedly backing the continued occupation with police support, saying it undermines democracy and the rule of law. 21 members of the Kano State Assembly have officially defected from the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC). The lawmakers announced their defection today. This is coming after about 774 members of the NNPP defected to the APC in Remingado local government area of the state. The lawmakers that defected today include the Speaker, Jibril Ismail Fogore, Deputy Speaker Mohammed Bello Butu, Majority Leader Lawan Hussein, Deputy Majority Leader Garba Shehu Farmer, Chief Whip Mudashir Ibrahim Zawachiki, and the Majority Whip Zakaria Abdullahi Nuhu Gabasawa. The defections are trailing Governor Abba Yusuf's resignation from the NNPP. The governor cited protracted internal crisis and legal disputes that he said have weakened the party's cohesion nationwide. The spiritual father and supreme head Cherubim and Seraphim Unification Church Worldwide, Prophet Emmanuel Abiodun Alugbo, has strongly condemned acts of violence and lawlessness perpetrated on members of the church in the northern part of the country. Prophet Alugbo, in a chat with newsmen at Galilee, Oyo State, described such attack as inhumane and ungodly to perpetrate such acts in Nigeria, describing members of the fold as peace-loving citizens whose soul's desire is to worship God and live godly life. The spiritual father explained that subjecting them to fear, trauma, and captivity is unacceptable and deeply troubled. Prophet Alugbo urged the federal and the Kaduna state government to be alive to their primary constitutional responsibility of protecting lives and property of Nigerians. He added that the increasing incident of insecurity, kidnapping, and violence across the country demands urgent and decisive and sincere actions, noting that the safety of Nigerians must not be treated lightly and perpetrators of this act should be brought to justice. Nigeria's former Chief of Defense Staff Admiral Ola Ibrahim retired has warned that powerful forces are still working to destabilize the country and push it towards disintegration. The former defense chief said insecurity in Nigeria is no accident. According to him, the national resources, weak borders, and deep internal divisions have made it a target for both external and internal threat. Admiral Ola Ibrahim raised the alarm while speaking at the reunion of the 42nd regular course of the Nigerian Defense Academy in Abuja. Ibrahim said Nigerian size and economic potential continue to attract people who want to benefit from the country without contributing to its growth. He explained that many Nigerians may not feel the nation is prosperous, but outsiders sees it as a land of opportunity to exploit. The news across the world is reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of Ilori. We'll go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign and sport news. Do stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 87 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from that break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from Vitamin 88.7 of Ilori. Away now from the local scene, let's move on to the foreign stories. A major storm is eating part of the United States, leaving at least 17 dead and hundreds of thousands without power. Deaths have been reported in New York, Tennessee, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Kansas, Pennsylvania, and Texas, where a 16-year-old girl was killed in a sledding accident. More than 10,000 flights have been cancelled and schools and roads across the country closed. Almost half of all states have declared a weather emergency. More than 800,000 people have been left without power, with almost 250,000 without electricity in Tennessee. Still on the foreign scene, The United Nations says it is gravely concerned after a senior military leader in South Sudan urged its troops to spare no one, including children, the elderly, and civilians, when they are deployed to opposition-held areas of the country. The head of the UN mission in South Sudan on UNMISS and inflammatory rhetoric calling for violence against civilians, including the most vulnerable, is utterly aberrant and must stop now. South Sudan's Deputy Chief General Johnson Uleni made the call as he addressed his Gwelek militia as they prepare to be sent to part of Jonglei State. Forces aligned to South Sudan suspended Vice President Riek Machar have captured several areas in recent weeks. That's into foreign news, and up next is our business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
In our business update today, the Nigerian Customs Service has recorded a major revenue milestone in 2025, generating a total of 7.281 trillion naira, marking one of its strongest financial performances in recent years. The Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adeni, disclosed this today in Abuja while delivering an address at the 2026 World Customs Day celebration, where he highlighted the impact of reforms, technology deployment, and enhanced stakeholder engagement on the agency's performance. He said the revenue outturn exceeded the service's approved annual target of 6.5 trillion naira by 697 billion naira, reflecting a positive variance of more than 10% above expectations. According to him, the revenue figure represents a growth of over 10% above the target and a year-on-year increase of about 19% compared to the 6.1 trillion naira collected in 2024. That into business news. Up next is
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
Actress and producer Toyin Abraham have set a new career milestone as a film over Sabianti surpassed 1 billion naira at the Nigerian box office. The feat marks the first time Abraham has crossed the 1 billion naira earning threshold, with the film emerging as the fourth highest grossing Nollywood movie of all time. Released in December 2025, Over Sabianti has also become the first directorial debut in Nollywood to reach the 1 billion naira mark. Reacting to the milestone, Abraham expressed appreciation to her supporters, cast and production team, thanking her fans, Nigerians, and Film One for their role in the project's success. Film distributor Film One celebrated the achievement, describing it as an historic movement for the industry and commending the film's commercial success. That's into entertainment news. Up next is
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the world of sport today, Nasarawa United technical advisor Boaz Mangut has celebrated his team's hard-earned victory over Abia Warriors. The Solid Miners defeated their hosts 2-1 at the Umaya Township Stadium on Sunday. Former Ayimba striker Chukwemeka Obioma gave Abia Warriors the lead 2 minutes before the break. Substitute Abibu Alakija equalized for Nasarawa United in the 47th minute. Joe Frank Estefano scored the winning goal for the victors in the 55th minute. Mangut praised his players for the impressive performance in the game. Still from the world of sport, 5 Super Falcons players Chiamaka Ndozie, Michelle Alozie, Ashley Plumtree, Christy Uchebe and Rashida Tajibadi have been named in the International Federation of Football History and Statistics, IFFHS, Women's African Best 11 for 2025. The selection was published on the IFHS official website. Nadozie, Alozie, Plumtree, and Ajibade were key parts of the Super Falcons squad that won the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations title in Morocco. Goalkeeper Nadozie, Alozie, and Ajibade were also named in the team of the tournament. South Africa duo Bambani Mbani and Liu Hang also made the selection. Others are Morocco's Chebak, the 2025 CAF African Women's Player of the Year, Malawi's Temwan Chawinga, Zambia's Barbara Banda, and Morocco's Sane Mosde. That's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlights. President Tinubu departed Abuja for state visit to Turkey. Osun governor demands release of withheld local government fund. 21 Kano Assembly members officially defect to APC. On the foreign scene, winter storm kills at least 17 people in the United States. In business news, custom records 7.28 trillion naira revenue in 2025. In entertainment news, actress Tony Abrams of Sabianti hits 1 billion naira, sets new Nollywood record. From the world of sports, Nasarawa United technical advisor lauded his team win at Habia Warriors. For today in history, did you know that on this day, 1950, India formally adopted its constitution, becoming a sovereign republic and celebrated annually as Republic Day in the country? Now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM newsroom number on 091 6062 7526. One more time, 091 6062 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akiwumi, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your shiny Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language.